What is up, guys? Trevor coming back at you from Rise Movement and Solutions. I'm parked in front of Starbucks as I'm about to go rip out some stuff on my online membership site that I am building for all my people that are going to be around the world. Hey, I just want to take a sec to kind of give you a word of encouragement. I got a lot of really cool responses from that video that I shot yesterday of some of my clients, some of my awesome Rise warriors working out, doing this 12 days of Christmas workout that literally can throttle a 25-year-old, and there's people in that class that were over the age of 70 rocking the same session out. I mean, and it was pretty cool. And like I said, out of those 3 people you saw in that video, you know, there was someone who had a massively hurt shoulder a couple weeks ago. One of the gentlemen has been battling a herniated disc that we've gotten well managed over the past couple years, and he's rocking out. And then another guy lives with chronic back pain, and we've gotten him down to where he has a routine of movement and mobility training and flexibility training and things like that he does every day that allows him to come in and completely kick butt during those sessions and really kind of change his life. All 3 of those people, man, move like they're 30 years old, 40 years old. They may have some achy days, and yes, you know, they're over the age of 35 and they get stressed and they get worn out, and you know, fine, whatever. So I'm just inspired by people that work that hard. And I'm also inspired by a gentleman that I've been working with that has Parkinson's. And yesterday I asked him straight up, because we were talking about his exercises and we were talking about, you know, how challenging it was having Parkinson's, and like your brain really doesn't connect with your body very well. And, you know, the program that we've been working on has really helped him kind of connect back in with his body after he was told at, you know, 70 something years old, well, you should probably just accept that you're old and you kind of have Parkinson's too. So don't set your expectations too high. And this guy who was a commander in the Navy at one point in his life just said, pardon my mouth, but he said, screw that. Like, I want more than that. I want to be able to do things with my wife and my grandkids and my kids and all that. So he found me. Or actually, he didn't find me. Like, he got referred to me by an acupuncturist that was at one of my workshops for low back pain. And yesterday he looked at me and he's like, you know what, man? He's like, I only have one decision. I can either choose to believe in myself and believe this is going to work, or I don't. And I just end up on a walker, on a cane, in a wheelchair, and basically downslide. And I know this is going to be a fight, and I know I'm going to have to do things every day, and I know I'm going to have to keep myself active. Otherwise, this Parkinson's is going to attack my brain. So I have to stay ahead of it. But I have to believe that I can do it, because the minute that I stop believing I can do it, I'm done. I'm over. Game over. You know, send me home, man. I'm done. And so I just want to take a sec to let all you people know that are my Rise Movement Solution followers, who were my medical exercise coach followers. The reason why I changed the name is because it's time to rise. It's time to rise. It's time to pick up all the stuff that you have and set it down and like put it behind you and move. Rise and move, right? That is my entire jam right now. And I just want to encourage you that, you know, during this holiday season and everything, things can get kind of weird. There's a lot of darkness floating around. There's a lot of materialism floating around. I just literally got almost hit by like 3 people in the parking lot at Starbucks because they're not paying attention, because they're probably looking to get to something quick and whatever, so they're distracted. And a lot of people that I've been seeing coming in and out of our clinic have just been kind of down. Like, they're busy, they're stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're tired, they're exhausted, they don't know what to do. Like, everyone keeps talking about the New Year's, but I feel so far behind and all this kind of stuff. The thing is that you either have to believe that you're moving forward or you don't. Like, there's not really a middle area. There's no gray area of, well, I kind of believe and I kind of don't. Like, the biblical definition of faith is having confidence in the things that you hope for and assurance of the things that you do not see. And so that's what I was pumped about with this gentleman yesterday, is that he doesn't know he's going to get better. There's no proof. There's no documentation for him that he's gone through this. He has zero experience, but he's trusting me, and he's also trusting himself that he can get better, that he has it inside of him, and he has the drive inside of him to heal. He has the drive inside of him to do better, to get his life back, to become the man that he used to be for his wife, so she doesn't have to take care of him anymore, and for his kids and his grandkids, so he can be present and go play with them and do cool stuff. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a physical thing. It could be an emotional thing. It could be a spiritual thing. Like, for all of you who are down right now and lost and feeling like you just don't have a place and you don't have an identity and you don't have a purpose, and what the heck am I doing? You know, every day is the same. Well, you got to figure out what you want first. You got to figure out where you want to be. You got to figure out where, like, you want your life to go, and then you've got to figure out the path that you need to take in order to get there, and you need to stay committed to it. You need to stay disciplined to it. You need to manage it and say no to the things that take you off course. Say no to the people that drain your energy. Say no to the things and the opportunities that may sound good, but they're just going to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing. And for the love of Pete, get the negative crap out of your head and the negative thoughts out of your head, because they're just lies. Like, they are lies. They are lies. And you don't need it. You're better than that. All my clients, they're better than that. My wife, she's better than that. My friends that are struggling right now, you're better than that. My family members that are struggling, you're better than that. We are made to thrive. We are made to live. We are made to, like, show everybody what it means to be a human on this planet and move and love and be joyful and have a purpose and fight for those who can't fight for themselves and serve those people who literally just don't know what to do every day, and they're just looking for someone to jump into their life and say, hey man, I love you, I want to help you. There's so many things and so many ways that you can change your life, but start small. Like, lay out a plan of things that you know you can accomplish, or certain things on a list, like 3 things a day that you can do to move yourself towards the goals that you have. And if you consistently repeat those things on a daily basis, you will get further ahead. If you stack one brick on top of another one, and then another one, and then another one, eventually you will have a wall. It's just the way it is. So I tell my clients, like, just do these 2 or 3 things every single day, or 3 or 4 times a week if you're not doing anything, or twice a week if you're at 0. Eventually you'll get to 3 days, and then 4 days, and then 5 days, and then 6 days, and then 7 days a week. And then before you know it, you're 6 months down the road and you're like, oh my gosh, this isn't even, this pain or this dysfunction or this loss of balance or this neurological condition or this depression or this high blood pressure or whatever are just not part of my life anymore. I am victorious. And I'm saying this to you people on my Facebook page because I love you. I'm trying not to cry right now because, like, I'm saying it to myself, because I made a decision like 2 months ago to just start living different. Number 1, for God. Number 2, for my wife. Number 3, for my kids. Number 4, for my clients. And number 5, for the world. And my days have gotten better and better and better. And they're not all easy. And there's days I wake up and I feel freaking arrows flying at my head and fires at my feet and everything else. And there's days that I don't want to get up. There's days that I don't want to do what I want to do. But I keep fighting. I keep fighting. I keep going. Like, man, fight. And fight with a smile on your face. Don't get angry and pissed off and, like, so hyper-focused that everybody around you, like, oh my God, that guy's intense. Because I've been there. I've been that guy. But you know what? I'm going to serve with passion. I'm going to work with passion. I'm going to love with passion. I'm going to see people, like, and if they look like they're struggling, I'm like, I'm going to hold the door for them. I'm going to buy their coffee. I'm going to let them get in front of me when I have a place to go. I'm going to let them get in front of me in my car because they look stressed out. So I could go on all day because this is my world. I love it. But I just want to commend everybody who's watching this. I want to commend everybody who's struggling right now, because out of that struggle comes victory. There's never been a story written in the entire history of the world that doesn't have opposition. Unless there's some weird indie film that you're like, what the hell just happened? All you indie film people. But there's always a main character who encounters an enemy or encounters opposition or encounters a challenge. And the stories that are the best, that are the timeless ones, are the ones where they overcome that challenge and that strife and that struggle when they don't think they can. You are the main character in your life. You are a victor. You are a champion. You are the one that's going to change this world, change your family's world, and start moving the needle in the direction you want it to go. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. There's a lot of hate swirling around the world right now. So be the flippin' difference in this world during this holiday season. And if you need help, if you're in pain, if you're struggling, if you just need like, hey man, give me a pick-me-up, shoot me a message on Facebook. Let me know what you're struggling through in the Rise and Move Solutions community. And like, I guarantee you there's 3 or 4 people that are going through the same thing. And I guarantee you people are going to rise up and they're going to help you. And they're going to say, hey, I tried this, or hey, here's this book, or hey, watch this video, or hey, go see Trevor. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go study. I'm going to go do my thing. Big things are coming in 2017 for all you people who miss me dearly, and I miss you too. You're going to get an opportunity to train with me again in 2017, and we're going to rock this together on this online universe and this community and change the world. So I love you guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Give big hugs to your family, and remember, it doesn't matter how challenging they are a blessing. They are a blessing in your life, and the people that in your life are put there so you can serve them, love them, enjoy life with them, and hopefully learn something that's going to make your life better. So be the change. Believe in yourself. Go get this. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. So I love you. Bye.